Claps, Mosh, and Schweeks. On the other side, we got Shuntek, Krampus, Zalmox, and Hoodoo, another group that's actually been around a fair amount of time as well. And I mean, it's, you know, season 10, Strongholds live fire. Some things never change, you know, and this is going to be one of them.
Yep, it's never changing, never changing. It's already off to a hot start as well. We've got the Centennial squad over towards the Overshield side. They do have a little bit of a point tick going right now as well. So you got Shroomcheck trying to contest this with the snipe. He gets back down, trying to let his team rally up as this fight for Overshield could be huge here for a retake if the old guys can get it.
And that is going to be in the hands of Hoodoo. Hoodoo does pick up the OS, the sniper in their hands as well, but they haven't got a single point on the board yet. So for the side of Centennials, they're going to have to be working their way up so far and trying to get stuff ready here. You can see it. They are going to be here on towards B. For the time being, it's going to be a Hoodoo still with half that OS available and is going to get that cap to go with it. So that will be finally Centennials putting in some points on the board. And then we go to next, and you can see now old guys working their way back into this collapse. They take C, looking at cap B here as well, with a lot of players coming off the spawn. And I guess off to mention, I know we unofficially started on this near the tail end of the last season, but bandit starts are in full effect. No more BRs. I'm a little bit sad to see it go, but I think prefer bandits as a weapon.
Yeah, they feel a little, they feel nicer to use in my opinion. Like the BR, it's fun, you know, the burst is classic in Halo, but I just love that meaty, you know, the you know, when you hit it like a nice 4 or 5 bullet on somebody, it's nice. But we've got the old guys starting to get some points back on the board here, getting a little bit of a lead. You've got Mosh trying to push out the bottom tunnel area. He does get picked up, but the trades are in as the fight for the next overshield is underway. Looks like I'm Hot is going to be able to grab that there, and Soup is now going to start pushing towards that B side as they're going to try to retake.
Yep, they want this B here, and they are going to get it, it looks like. And in the meantime, a lot of the points are going to be changing hands. You are going to see A taking over C as well, so a bit of a flip. And old guys is going to retain possession of the points as of right now. They will have A and B. They're pushing out to about an 80-point lead here for the time being. And you are going to see Centennials making their way here over towards B, trying to make this push. Zalmox will get picked off. That's going to be a double kill for Schweeks. Looking to make it a triple and is going to run out of bullets, unfortunately forced to back away, but that's 3 dead for the side of Centennials here. And that does mean it's going to be a regroup for this side, and they're down 100 points now. And I mean, you're not in, you know, panic territory yet, but you probably have to start thinking about it.
Yeah, you definitely need to turn it around quickly, and the kill feed is remaining mostly red here, so it's not looking great for him so far. We're going to need to see some big plays out of Krampus here, so he's going to try to get some pressure onto this B side. He spots that player towards the back. It's going to be hard to remove here, but the team shots are in, and now they're going to try to make their stand here on front B, and they're happy to, because this whole time, I mean, they've collected another 20 seconds.
And they have the crossfire lined up here too, right? You are going to have one player in the back of B. That's going to be Mosh, who does end up going down. There's going to be some kills coming in for the side of Centennials here. Soup, Claps, and Mosh have all fallen now. It's just Schweeks left standing in the back of B. It's going to just last just a little bit longer, but I think he delayed him long enough here for the reinforcements to come in. You do see Claps there as well, going to be in back clear now. B. OS is going to be coming up. I think Sniper as well is going to be in consideration, so you will see Hoodoo making his way over here towards this side of the map. They're going to smoke it off, get the OS, and get out. That's a clean pickup there for the side of Centennials.
I mean, easy breezy. They get the shroud up at the perfect time. He's able to get away with it, and that may be everything for him here to try and get some points on this board. You know, they need to break one of these bad, but Krampus is able to pick up Heat Wave. He's going to start pushing over towards the bridge side and help his teammates out. They were able to get a cap in, but now they got to try to get a couple waves here and try to force them into a spawn trap.
Woodward, with that OS, had a big double kill that opened up B, so that is going to flip B over to the other side, but they're down 150 points. So old guys here, you know, a comfortable lead for the time being. Centennials is going to be starting to pick up some time, and they are going to have to be able to hold this. You're going to have to try play spawn trap game, and Mosh immediately says no thank you, we don't want anything to do with that. The double kill comes out, and that is going to flip B.
I mean, they are just right back on it, right back to business here, and that's a big kill there. So you got Mosh popping off a little bit, 12-5 doing what he, or 12-8, sorry, doing what he does out here. And they are continuing to just put this team away, and Chio, I think now is panic time.
Yeah, now, I mean, you've crossed the 210 point mark here, and if you're Centennials, you're at 43 points, and you've not really been able to get a good grasp on the map at all, right? I mean, Mosh still going off 13-6, Streaks are 12-8 as well. These were the challenger winners from last season as well, so they've been bumped up after coming out on top of challenger division. So Centennials, I think they are playing with at least one player that is normally not on their main roster. So I mean, they might have some adjustments to come through here, especially because it is week 1 and I think it's a relatively new roster. But you are gonna have, you know, bit of some growing pains here, and I mean, you're playing a roster that has been playing together for 3, maybe 4 seasons of the HRL at the minimum. And well, from the looks of it, that practice that they've been playing together with for so long clearly showing right now. I mean, it's 236-45. Centennials finally going to pick up a point here, and it's going to be BC in their hands. But I mean, this push through from Dumbox is Hot Soup has the OS, and unfortunately, you're probably not winning that one.
Yeah, no, that's a brick wall you're trying to run into there. Dumbox going to make some great use of the overshield here. Or Soup, sorry, and they're just going to try to maintain. They're able to, pushes him off the map. Soup with a nice play, not able to get beat though, so they're gonna have to try and regroup and just really just twist the knife, you know, just get it over with.
Yep, you're gonna have Krampus with that sniper in hand though, so trying to see what gonna be able to do with it here. Is gonna spot, you know, at least one player there over by OS and is gonna miss the flick. Unfortunately, no connection there, but the OS not going to be up for a little bit here. So instead, you got to deal with the players coming at you point blank. The Needler is out, and that shot's going to land, and a teammate will clean it up. But it's going to be traded out once again. And I mean, old guys really just don't have that much. They only need 14 more points, but I mean, you never know. Slowly, it's beginning to climb. Centennials looking to 3-cap them too.
Uh-oh. I mean, they could do it still if they just continue to hold this. They've been able to control the kill feed for a long time here, but it's going to come down to defending this A, and there goes the 3-cap. But you've still got Shroom Tech able to contest for a second, putting down a lot of damage, and the trades go back and forth. But it looks like the old guys may be able to hop back onto B here.
We are going to see, I mean, they will succeed in capping it. It does look like it's going to get immediately contested, so no points actually gained here. Shriek's trying to stay alive and is not going to be able to succeed in doing so, but it's a contested once again. Shroom Tech was desperately trying to save alive, and I think a teammate came out to save him here. And, well, I mean, we were saying it was looking kind of over, but Centennials apparently decided, no, that is not going to be the case. They're going to get that 2-cap. A player's on towards C, and that's immediately going to cause reaction from Shroom Tech, who has to win this gunfight. It's a massive gunfight. He's going to win it. Going to come out on top. That's going to be 3 dead again for old guys, and I don't know. The lead's been cut in half. This is, I know the panic button was supposed to be triggered for Centennials, but if you're old guys, you might be starting to slam that button yourself now.
Yeah, I'll talk about a reverse card here. Is they're able to grab A and C once again, and they hold on to B as well. And they are cleaning up all these kills, just making it so difficult for the Centennials to really just get themselves to, you know,
4 dead.
A time to breathe. And that's another 4 dead. The old guys are rallying hard, getting very close to tying this game up if they maintain this 3-cap. I mean, Shio, they're doing it.
Yeah, I mean, the old guys is now, I mean, they're looking a little desperate. Shweeks is going to get a huge opener, though. That double kill is massive. The trade even better here. As you can see, they will secure A, so they're going to stop the trip cap, and they're going to have one player on towards C. That's going to be Mosh, picks up another kill. This double cap right here could be everything for the side of old guys, as they're here trying to stave off the very last push of Centennials, basically. The Centennials need to get in on a point here. It's going to be Krampus here on towards A, and a huge gunfight. Takes down Mosh, stays alive, and that is going to pause it. It's going to be 206, 246. They're going to get another kill.
There we go, Krampus clutching up for the squad, and they get the cleanups around B. One more player to deal with, close at least. as the rest are coming off respawn back towards that A warehouse side. Now as they try to push out, the fight for B is everything, as the old guys are getting very close to taking this map.
I mean, it is taken. It is taken. They're only down by 20 points. This was 246 to
Like
it was
90.
Like, it was like 230. Yeah, it was like 230 something.
40.
Nearly 40 points. It was a 200 something point lead, I'm pretty sure, at one point in this game. And instead, here we are. The clock is still ticking. Old guys, you got to get on a point here because you're running out of time. It's 2:43 and counting. It's going to be on Claps here to get onto this point. Gets on towards B and pauses the timer. But he's going to go down. Schweeks is next. Going to find one. Also goes down. It's 4 dead for old guys.
No
and Centennials
way.
is going to win it.
No way. Old guys. But here we go.
Unbelievable.
We got the Slayer on screen. I'm excited to see how this plays out, Shio. I'm predicting it's gonna be it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you're going to see, I mean, a lot of the pings coming through for the side of old guys, and nobody has gone down up until Krampus there. First blood has been drawn by old guys, and it's going to be Clapsh also picking up another one on towards StreamTech. So honestly, really slow start here to open things up, and it kind of looks like, you know, the side of Centennials getting a little bit picked apart here, getting in some isolated positions. Hoodler has some whack sensitivity there. I don't know if that's a keyboard and mouse, but that looks kind of crazy, I won't lie. As we're seeing, and I mean, right off the rip here, I mean, it's Centennials shutting out old guys, or sorry, old guys shutting out Centennials to start things off here.
They're off to a hot start. I mean, this is what you wanted to see out of them. To be able to come in here and kind of just do what they do. And you got to think a seasoned team like that in a Slayer, you know, they probably have a good idea of what they want to do here on Aquarius.
Yeah, I mean, it's a regain. I mean, to be fair, yeah, Aquarius is a map that has been in here since the start of Halo Infinite. It's been, you know, 2 years basically. And this has been around a while, so a lot of these teams know exactly what they're doing on these maps. You know, you have the classic Streets, Recharge, Livefire, Aquarius. Like, these maps have been in here since the beginning of the game, and they're very well drilled for a lot of teams. So we are going to see right now, again, the rotations are going to come in. Krampus is going to get met with 2 and is going to run for his life because he doesn't want any of that. And he's not going to run far enough. He gets picked off. And again, I mean, it's just these roaming squads right now out of old guys, right? And they're up 12 too. And I mean, again, it's, you know, no lead is really safe, so it's not really over till it's over. But it's a big early lead here.
Yeah, that's a 10 kill lead off rip. It's not where you want to be, but with that double kill, you may be able to see the Centennials kind of fight back a little bit here. Maybe try to get some map position and force some gunfights that they want to take rather than just walking into the guns of the old guys over and over here. But the trades ring out, and that's another 2 dead for old guys as they continue to just grow that lead.
Zelmox is finally getting one, and it's, I mean, looking to be traded here by Mosh as Hot Soup's going to pick up Hoodler. Zelmox is another one there, so, you know, kills are slowly beginning to come in here for the side of Centennials, but you need to kind of slow things down a bit. You need to group up a little more because a lot of players are just kind of getting picked off individually, right? You're running into these like 2-and-2 squad groups that old guys is working the map in. So you really need for them to kind of just gather up here, get going, and okay, Hoodler is 100% on mouse and keyboard. There is no way this guy's on a controller. So, you know, add one. I don't know if Hoodler is actually always playing mouse and key, but add one to the list of players that are on mouse and key in this league, because there are a number of them, and I know they're representing pretty well across their divisions. So shout out to the mouse and keyboard players, which I hear supposedly is a lot better these days with some of the changes that were made. But I don't know. I don't play mouse and key.
It's not me. It's not me. I've been trying to play Minecraft on mouse and key the last like 2 or 3 days, and I'm a bot.
It's just so hard sometimes. It's like, oh yeah, you have the guys that can just transition between, you know, controller and mouse and keys so easy, and then there's the rest of us that are just like, how does this work? Like even Call of Duty, like if you like trying to play Call of Duty on mouse and keyboard is unbelievably hard, and I don't understand why. Because I mean, games like, you know, Valorant, CS:GO, like those are fine, and then once you put Call of Duty on the screen, it's like, no, it's over.
Yeah.
It's absolutely over.
I'm double negative. Well.
It is what it is. I mean, meantime, 20-17 here. So, like we said at the start, no lead is safe. Centennials has caught up. So, as I was talking about, you know, keyboard and mouse, they're quietly eating away at this lead. Zelmox's Cramp is both with 6 kills apiece here. And the boost there just around the corner. Hoodler is able to pick that one up, and that's another one. So, you know, they've shrunk the lead down to 4 points here. And this is pretty good, honestly, for the side of Centennials.
Yeah, Centennials, bend don't break. They're able to find themselves back into this. So they continue to get a couple kills. A Shroom can maybe try to stay alive, but just not enough here. The reinforcements do rally up towards this top mid section of the map. They may try to force these players kind of come to them as they wait for respawns here, but I think Zalmox is going to get overran a little bit, tries to get away with his life, and he is momentarily. You got to think some of those cross shots from the rest of the crew are going to be coming in. Now the re-push is in, and this is going to be a huge team fight here. There's a couple trades fire back and forth. It's going to be the Zalmox and crew continuing to apply pressure, but another kill for the old guys. And I mean, this is just back and forth. These guys are not messing around.
Yeah, I mean, since we pointed out that they've caught up, it's just been it's a 4-point lead, and it's basically stayed that way ever since. Everyone is trading out just so cleanly. And as I say that, there's an untraded kill, so, you know, I jinxed it. 100% did jinxed it. That's going to be up to 5 now for old guys here, and they're going to continue holding this lead here for the time being as they push it a little farther. They're approaching 30, and I mean, once you hit about 40, that's when you kind of realize, like, if you're Centennials, you basically can't afford to die. I mean, realistically, you can't really afford to die before then, but no one really thinks about that until it hits a certain point in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, Shweek's right now 11 and 8. Hot Soup is 12 and 5 actually. What scoreline? We'll just leave the lobby for the time being. And
oh,
wait, what? Off the rip here, it's gonna be old guys leading the way. As I mean, I think they'll probably follow through with what you basically said. I mean, they want to be able to just get through, get these early kills, and I mean, the pace is not gonna slow down whatsoever.
No, they're looking to apply the gas for sure here, and you do have the heat wave picked up on their side as well. The chest bump goes through, but that's a big kill there. They're able to find it, but the rest of his teammates die, so that's a little unfortunate. A whole 4 dead. The old guys are off to a hot start.
Just, I mean, right off the rip, I know 5-2, and here you go. Hot Soup is going to be right behind somebody. He's not actually able to finish the kill. He gets saved by a teammate.
Oh.
I don't know how he lives through that one, and Shweeks was looking to peek this and would have peeked right into the bait here because Shroomtech was waiting around that corner. He doesn't fight for it, and all of a sudden, just like that, 5-5, we're tied back up, and somehow it's been held together. So Centennials, you know, keeping pace right now, but they need to break out to a lead at some point here. They're down by 8 off this restart. Old guys only needs 11 more kills to go here. So if you're the side of Centennials, I mean, this is going to be borderline. You know, they're almost at 40 points. You got to start, you know, panic button really early.
Yeah, you definitely need to get on top of that and try to just maintain these kills here. But the old guys are keeping that aggression down on the field, but the trades are good here. You have Centennials once again bending, not breaking, but that kill is gonna get traded out with a little help from his friend there. And the old guys are looking to do a little cleaning up here, but Centennials once again finding some trades here and there, keeping it very, very close as we are getting desperately close to that 18 kill mark.
Yeah, I mean, old guys only needs 5 to go. Centennials needs another 13 in the board, so I mean, you got a lot of work kind of cut out for you right now. As you can see, they are going to be just kind of slowing things down a little bit here, it looks like. So Centennials not really willing to put themselves in the line of fire just yet, because again, this is similar to when your opponent has 45, right? You're like, okay, well, we can't die because once somebody dies, everyone else is going to die, and then you lose the game. So they're trying to, you know, desperately hang on here. The push is coming through. There's one.
No.
Looking to make it a second, but he's not going to be able to do so. Shweeks is there for the trade. And this is just how old guys been playing this whole map. Like, before the restart, after the restart, they're just going around and they're, you know, they're duo squads. And Centennials is just not able to kind of take advantage of it.
No, there's not a whole lot you can do whenever you got 2 guys running in the room at the same time and, you know, both shooting you in the head. It's hard to get around here, and these guys do not miss. Old guys are looking to put them away, and it is so close here. Just a few desperate more kills, and there comes the squad in like a wrecking ball. and Shio, they just do not stop. The old guys take it. 50. So it's going to be lights out here in the Aquaria, or not Aquarius, in Recharge.
We just
As the fights are already
nice
underway. Yeah.
Nice flick.
Already shooting.
Camo's in somebody's hand, and it is going to be Krampus who does have this. Going to be standing on the point as well. So, I mean, old guy should be aware he's here. He's finally going to light it up, and unfortunately, nothing going off of that. And that does mean the point will go into the hands of old guys for the time being. And that's going to be a nice kill there on towards Shroom Tech to start things off. So, Shweeks starting off, and Mosh is going to start 4-0 also. So, you know, some nice oversight and Overwatch basically coming out of this guy so far.
Yeah, when Mosh is heating up like this, it's going to be very difficult here because he was definitely putting in some work in that first map and in the Slayer as well. The dude can definitely shoot, but now they're able to take the lead on this first P1 here, and they're getting dangerously close to just going ahead and capping this as they've got them just pinned towards that A-Dom side.
I mean, this is, I mean, you're looking, you know, I'm seeing a lot of shades of map 1 here right now, right? Where that's, you know, Centennials didn't really get a lot going off the rip. You're going to have Zalmoxis trying to chase down a player here and is not going to succeed. Collapse is going to hide into the corner. Finally gets him down, so there goes one. But again, I mean, old guy's just really close to picking this one off. It's just going to need a little bit more of an extra push, but honestly, one more push. If they break this, this one's over. We're going to a second point. That's going to be the first kill. Mosh gets traded out, though, so Krampus will go down as well. There's going to be one player on the hill still, and they're going to be trying to take him down, but he picks off one. Looking for the second. Hoodwer, though, goes down. It's a double kill for Claps. Zalmox is going to be the last player available. Doesn't matter. Go to P2 we go.
Yeah, P2 already popping, and you got old guys there early. Going to start putting some time on the board with a nice setup here over towards the hall side. And it's going to be a quick kill going in for the side of the old guys here as they try to just continue to push this team back. And Collapse with a nice two-piece. And that's going to make it a far spawn. They're going to have to cross that mid-map once again to try and even sniff this hill.
I'm actually going to get another one, and, you know, went for the kind of the grapple, I guess, at the end. But that's actually 3 dead again for Centennials, you know. Once again, a situation where, I mean, right now, it just hasn't really been a good start for them off the map. Centennials here looking to try to pick up something, but, I mean, you look at it, old guys has got most of that point, and, I mean, they've barely touched it. Centennials has, I think, maybe 2 seconds worth of a tick right now onto this point, and instead, they're just not able to get in, and there you go. The point's going to go down. It's a triple kill for Shroom Tech, but it's a little bit late. Over to P3 we go. But the good news for once, Centennials are actually going to be there early. They're going to have the good spawns up. The players all come off spawn right on top of the hill. And for once, it's actually going to be old guys' turn to break it off the rip.
Yeah, the triple kill was not for nothing. And you see the over come through as well. Shroom Tech starting to fry out here. It's now they're able to get some very good initial time here. And as old guys try to cross mid-map, you got to remove Shroom Tech.
Dig him out from the back and dig him out. They will do. Hoodwer is going to be the last one up. Shweeks is going to be there waiting. The setup is really nice here at the side of old guys. I mean, again, you know, it's probably a really drilled thing. King of the Hill, despite being the newest game mode, it's been around long enough in the HCS rotation that people basically know what they're doing. You know what you need to do. Where, you know, you don't go, stuff like that. So
yeah,
they're well aware of this. I mean, look at where they're holding. They're just holding them in the pipes right now. Old guys has pushed out the line so far away from the hill itself, and it's just a really solid set. Right as I say that, I mean, there goes Centennials breaking it. Oh, that was a nice set of shots from Hot Soup there. Takes down the Camel player as well. 2 dead here for the side of Centennials, but they do get the cap off right before the break came through. They get that cap 2-1 now as we head towards P4. And this is, I mean, I probably complain about this every time I see it on stream probably, but this is easily my most hated hill in the game.
Yeah, it just seems kind of awkward with all just how open it is down there. It's just a giant net for grenades as well. So it could, you know, once you get down in there, if you're the one player that needs to be holding the hill, like,
you're just sad.
Good luck, buddy.
You're just sad,
good
honestly.
luck.
You're just sitting down there. You're just like, well, all right. I'm just gonna eat every nade possible in the game because, you know, everyone just chucks it in there, and if you're anywhere in the point, you're in the blast radius basically. But old guys here taking kind of the long-winded route around the edge. As you can see, Shweek's gonna be there, Mosh and Claps as well gonna be, you know, a little farther away from the action here right now. Those team shots are trying to come through the bait and switch. A nice play there from Hoodward, not really being able to succeed, and there was a trade as well. Shweeks and Zalmoxis both going down up in the top. But while this is all happening, the tick is still going through here, and Mosh will go down. Shweeks is going to be on the outside of the hiding in this corner, trying to just stay alive, but they're able to, you know, hold it off.
You know, what a break out of old guys there to get back in. They're going to start collecting some time here, and they got to be perfect here, because once Centennials gets in on this, they may be able to take a point and tie it up. And I'm sure they'd rather get the match point here. It's a big kill. Tweaks is going to try to stay alive, but it's just a little too much. And the cap does come through, so the Centennials are going to tie it up here, making it a 2-2 game as we get into P5 here in the Whirlpool.
We're going to see as well. I mean, it's going to be old guys, you know. Again, you went out to a pretty early start, and a lot of momentum is kind of bled off at this point. Zalmoxis 13-9 is leading the lobby right now in kills. He's doing a very nice job just staying alive with the team as well, but it is going to be, you know, old guys halfway through this point already, and you know, Centennials hasn't really been able to get in there to touch it, but that's going to be a nice set of grenades from Zalmoxis at a big exchange there. Ends up trading at the end of the day. But, I mean, you succeeded. You delayed them long enough. You got the players off, and StreamTech is just going to straight up eat that nade. A little bit unfortunate there of timing, because I think he just walked right into it. The shots are coming through. Cramp is hunting the player down. He's looking for him, Finally, he's able to pick him off. You know, it took a little bit longer than he might have hoped, but he got there eventually. It's going to be a nice attempt there. He's going to miss the first shot. Finds Claps and gets immediately traded out. So, shock rifle on the ground. The power weapon is down. And, I mean, this hill is just, you know, a 2-3 seconds away from old guys taking this one.
Yeah, I think Mosh is well aware of the situation too. They can try to get a pinch here. He makes himself known. StreamTech getting lit up as the players from old guys trying to make their re-break here. As they're able to find one, Centennials are holding on here. Old guys are forced across the map once again, and they may look to try and snake this point from them here.
I mean, nobody's really inside of it. Claps is going to get around that corner. Is going to be on that point. Actually, StreamTech not being able to finish that kill actually cost them the point. He got away, got in there, and I think the player inside the point died. And that is going to cost the point there for the side of Centennial. So old guys is going to go up 3-2 right now. Looking to potentially make it towards a 7th hill if you're Centennials here. But right now, you got to be able to pick this one off. You're looking for the guy that has the camo. Going to be disappearing in and out. But right now, nobody's really touching this one right now. It's just all for the control around the edges.
Yeah, you don't want to hop down onto this P1 just yet. So like I said about that P4, this one is also a big grenade trap. So you got to really try to just force these teams into some favorable positions. Take the gunfights you want to take and kind of funnel them in. And you can see the Centennials finally able to get in for a moment, but Zalmox not able to find that kill, that player in the back hall area, and that's going to cost him a little bit as now there's a pinch onto the hill, and old guys are right back into it.
See as well, I mean, old guys on the hill, they're eating away on that time that Centennials has accrued pretty quickly here. You can see Centennials kind of stuck trying to deal with Claps, who does have that shock rifle up top. You can see the shots trying to come through, and you know, Zalmox is trying to deal with that, but it's holding all of Centennials back. They're also stuck inside the spawn, inside of Turbine. StreamTech's going to go down. Clash will get picked. So it's going to be a 3v2 on the map right now here as Grandpa's first one up. Going to end up falling. The trade is there, but everyone has fallen from Centennials except for the one player. And it's going to be, well, okay, I mean, it was Zalmoxis, and now he's dead, and there goes another one. So, I mean, once again, this is looking like it's going to be old guys here picking this one up unless someone from Centennials can get in at the very last second. The answer is no. Old guys are going to go up 2-1 in the series and make it to that game 5. But for the time being, it is going to be CTF on pit or Empyrean, and right off the rip, Krampus is going to get over that OS, going to have the sniper, going to have the OS. Claps, though, with those rockets, is going to come out with the opening boom here. And, you know, Krampus is going to hop up. There's going to be, and there goes the OS immediately. It's going to save him from the rocket. And then he immediately gets taken down. So the follow-up from the teammates, they're fantastic. And this is going to signal a push here. You can see 3 players from Old Guys. They're all grouped up. They do know the players of Centennials are going to be pushing up the map as well. Hoodor is going to get caught from behind and just goes down. Quick 3 shots there. But it does look like they're able to kind of repel the team at the front door. So Clap's going to, you know, get pretty low here. But Centennials will succeed. You know, that was a big group push, coordinated push coming out of Old Guys, and Centennials is able to hold them.
And they're able to stalemate for a moment here, but they've got to try to lay down some aggression of their own. It seems like they're forced to sort of hurdle in the base, at least for the moment. As Old Guys are able to find an opening kill. A quick trade there, but the nade rings good. Hoodler gets taken out there. And now you're going to see the Old Guys start to push up on the map a little bit here. You got Shroom Tech and crew are trying to hold their side of mid, but these power weapons make it very difficult. Ooh, nice nade.
I mean, Shroom Tech there is just still going off here. Gets the pings to go with it, even there to support a teammate there for the trade as well. Hot Soup with that heat wave. And I mean, no one's really been able to get a full advantage here off the rip. I mean, we had the power weapons exchange already, and you know, everything was used up. And now we're waiting for that second round. The pressure here is coming from Centennials, but everyone is falling here. Hoodoo are forced to pull back. Shroom Tech, the only player left on the other side of the map, basically, and he's going to end up falling. So despite Hoodoo being there for the trade, nothing really doing for the time being. As you can see the wrap here. And we're going to try again. That was the wrong type of nade. Hoodoo, I know you thought that was a regular grenade. Didn't bounce. It is what it is. Claps, though, coming in and is not able to pick that up. So Hoodoo with a big gunfight win there. And this actually might be an opening now for Centennials because Hot Soup is the last player left here on any point of defense and is kind of waiting for the rockets here, actually.
This may be a wise play out of him, but he gets shot by the spawner and he gets taken out, not able to find the melee. And that results in a deep flag run here for the Centennials. They're going to try to maybe take it all the way home here. Not too much contesting going in for it. Shweeks is kind of left all alone and he gets overwhelmed, and Centennials may be able to kind of bounce back into this again and get some more map position.
I mean, that's 3 down again for the side of Old Guys here. So, I mean, they're losing a fair amount of map control. The OS was used up by Clash. Didn't really get a whole lot out of it as well. We'll have the sniper in hand. But Hunt, Soup, and Mosh are going to find 2 kills. That is going to be a go signal here for these 2 players. Now, Mox's last line of defense here is going to fall 4 dead here for Centennials. But I don't know if there's going to be a real chance here for Old Guys to really make it happen. And that's not going to, well, that's going to be the first one to go down. Shweeks falls to the remote detonation basically there. Clash is going to find one with the sniper though. So, you know, the picks are still coming through for Old Guys. They just haven't been able to really capitalize on any of them so far.
They're getting put very weak and they're not able to move up very far at all just because of all the damage that Centennials are able to just keep trickling out here. Now they get some momentum back. The trades fire back and forth, and we've got Soup kind of keen to square up with the sniper rifle here. It'd be a very important fight. He's able to hit that player on the cross, and he's cleaned up, and that's another 2 dead for the Centennials. So Old Guys may be able to get some aggression here and then try to force a flag cap.
We're going to see, I mean, Hot Soup still has that sniper in hand. Mosh is going to fall, though, so that, you know, long side push kind of denied here for the time being. And Centennials, they're really just holding the line at every which way. They're, you know, bringing the choke points down. And Old Guys has not really found a way to get through just yet, despite, you know, several situations where they're going multiple players down. The AR is going to come out. It's going to find one, immediately traded back, though, here. Mosh is going to be caught in long and will fall as well. Shweek's going to be the next one up, gets a huge double kill and stays alive as well. And if there's players on this side of the map, that is their chance, but Shweeks is going to get shut down. And unfortunately, Old Guys is not, I mean, they're not really taking a lot of risks either. Like, you know, they push up, you had an advantage. They lose one player and they kind of just back down off of it. I really want to see them do a little more than that. Try to, you know, take advantage of some of these situations that you're getting into, because you do have chances. And it's just not really working out. And that's a huge kill on the Rockets too. Hooder is fine. That's 3 deaths all on Shweeks right now.
Oh, and Schweeks is down here in OV spawn. He's not going to be able to help too much, and that should result in a flag cap, and there it goes. Centennials looking to react quick here as they find another couple kills, make it 3, and that is going to be easy peasy straight on to the home, and they're going to go up 2-0 here.
Yep, they're going to throw that one in. That's 2-0. Only one more flag needed for a win here, and I mean, again, old guys, you gotta start taking some risks here because, you know, if you play progressive, like, you know, slow for the rest of the game, you're not gonna get anything out of this. The game is only half over in terms of time. And usually Empyrean goes to time. It usually doesn't go to 3 caps. It's very unusual for us to see 3 caps ever. So, I mean, the fact that we're kind of borderline there already is a bit of a concern if you're an old guys fan right now. And that's another 2 dead.
There was one trade there. They were able to slow it down for a moment. Remove Krampus from the equation, but the heat wave pushing up. Krampus also has the snipe as well. He's in the back side. He's going to try to find one. That's a good assist there. As they're looking to just keep the aggression on. Putting down lots of damage with the snipe, but I think they may try to just wait for another kill, and there it is. There's one. Oh, Shroom Tech with the flick, and that's going to activate the flag cap once again as a 4 dead is in play, and this may be all she wrote, Shio.
Yeah, I mean, you do have, you know, Shroom Tech trying to hold the line here, and if you're a player on the side of old guys, you gotta go. You gotta get to the other side of the map and shut down this flag because it is going in. Hoodler is gonna throw this one home, waiting for the nades. There's no nades to be. We are going to a game 5, 3-0 out of Centennials as they, but I mean, Solitude has kind of come in and replaced it in most things. So unfortunately, we do lose our fun. And Hoodler, I think, is going for those rockets and is going to grab him off the rip. So there's going to be an early kill lead and the power weapon in their hands. And I mean, rocket efficiency is going to be so critical, especially in a Slayer on streets. There is no excuse to not get a kill with any of these rockets. I say there's no excuse. I mean, I'm fully conceding this. Or you can get 2 for 1. That works too.
Oh, and he's counting on his teammate to find the kill, but they end up getting a trade instead. So 1 rocket still in play. This could be huge here. You can see Hoodler getting aggressive. He's got some teammates nearby. They're going to try to just force this right into old guys and just grow this lead in a big way. So Rocket not quite able to find the kill as the team shots are good, but Hoodler's going to keep the aggression going. I mean, they are all over the map right now. Centennials are just running and gunning.
Yeah, this is a crazy pace of play right now that's going on. Everyone is just absolutely everywhere. There is no sense of coordination or, like, you know, no slowing down. Who needs to, you know, let off the gas pedal? There is just only 4. That's a great perfect there out of Shweek. So some nice shots taking down Shroom Tech there. It's going to be Krampus. Hoodler is down. Mox is currently up on the board, looking to find these kills on towards Shweeks, but a teammate will be there to clean it up. That's going to be Hoodler picking that one up as they chase down another player. It's going to be Hot Soup backing away in towards Tram. And, you know, I guess we have a little break in the action for the time being after, you know, just all the go off the rip. But there's going to be the double peaks coming through. Hot Soup with 2. Finds the double there and is able to find 2 players. So that's 3 dead right now for Centennials, and a lot of map pressure is about to be achieved here for the side of old guys.
And with the rocket timer starting to pop up there, they're going to try to hold this, you know, tire side and really try to sneak some rockets out there. Unfortunately, weren't able to get them the first go round, so you're definitely not wanting to give those second ones up without a fight at least. And that's a big kill there from Soup. And he's going to put some nice damage down, find another kill. And as rockets come through, it's looking like the old guys are in good position to capitalize on this here.
Yeah, but that's just an unfortunate time for them to go 4 dead. Centennials lost every player on the map. Right as the rockets come up, that is going to hand them over. They're going to be in the hands of Mosher, looking for an opportunity to use them. But you can see there's players are kind of more than aware, and the rocket efficiency that I was talking about was going to not be able to pick up the kill with 1. Got to find a kill with this second one, otherwise the power weapon just doesn't go anywhere for you.
Yeah, I mean, you'd like to be able to say, well, at least they didn't get to shoot the rockets, but really you want 2 double kills with them, and he was able to find 1 kill. So that's, you know, not a total waste here. But the Centennials have slowed it down quite a bit here, turtling and Tram a little bit to try and find a couple kills to open it up, allow themselves to be able to move across the map the way you know they want to. These guys have had a lot of aggression here in the last couple maps.
You can see, I mean, it's just continuing forward. The W key is being held by Centennials, and they're only really down by 2. I mean, Old Guys had a 4-man wipe there going into those rockets, and after that, they were only up by 1 kill, and that kind of showed you the control Centennials had earlier in the game. The whiff, the arms are too short, the T-Rex arms coming through. They eventually get 1, but the trade is going to be there, and that's going to be a nice pickup, so Claps will be there. 3 dead for Centennials once again. 19-14 is your scoreline, and Old Guys honestly taking it pretty much on the chin pretty well here. I mean, the speed at which Centennials has been playing this game has just been so high, and they've received it pretty well.
Yeah, their team shots are there. You know, they're really coordinating their pushes. You could see how they rotated across the map there as the Centennials were starting to push out around street. You know, they're really working as a team to get in those power positions and try to just lock this map off. But as the gunfights ring out here, it's it's Old Guys that are still coming on top in the trade battle.
We're going to see, and Shroomtech wasn't able to finish off that player in the corner there. Shrieks actually gets a double kill out of it, and the rockets are on the ground still somewhere, actually. I'm pretty sure those have not... I'm going to cycle through players real quick here. Yeah, no one has picked up those rockets, which I think are still down in the middle of the arena. So right now, somebody has to remember that those exist, because that's a pretty important pickup on the ground, and that was a perfect nade.
Wow.
Zalmox just didn't know what hit him.
Yeah, I mean, he had no time to react there before he was bits and pieces all over the map. And that's another 2 dead here, as Claps is going to get a little bit more aggressive. And they're trying to really just control where this team is coming from here. And you can see Centennials trying to rotate around towards police side. And maybe try to flip the squip a little bit here.
His gun's empty. He's got nothing left. What are you going to do? Oh, he dies. Okay, well. I was gonna say that is not a sight you normally see in Halo, especially in competitive when everyone's running the same gun. Like the fact that he had 0 bullets left, I've not seen that. I think I've seen like 1 empty BR. I think in the entirety of the Halo Rack Week, it's happened I think 1 time.
Yeah, he was shooting a lot.
That shot accuracy might be a little low at the end of the game, huh? You never know, but I mean, here you go. It's gonna be Shroomtech trying to, you know, poke in and actually gets a kill with that nade. Shweeks goes down, so that's a nice pickup. But I mean, Centennial's down by 7 right now, and you know, we're beginning to approach that point where, I mean, we talked about it, you know, in the previous games. That panic button's gonna have to get slammed soon.
Oh, Bulldog not able to bail him out there as the Centennials are just getting picked apart here. That's a good kill there for Zalmox. Able to find 1, but the rest of his teammates are on the other side of the map, so he's gonna have to try and work something out as he just gets overwhelmed, but he finds a melee kill. A little bit of assist from his friend there to lock it down, but the rockets are up once again, and that rocket doesn't find anything there. So Old Guys are getting very close to that 40-point mark. They're looking to put this one away.
See, this is why I complain about the rocket efficiency, right? How many rocket shots have we seen so far this game that don't result in kills?
At least
There's
3.
a lot. Too many. Too many. There's only been 3 rockets. There's only been 3 sets of rockets, which means half the shots right now have not resulted in kills, and it's Slayer. Like, it is a guaranteed kill. I mean, okay, to be fair, one of them was because the guy died before the rocket got there. So, like, I can excuse that one. The rest of them, no excuses. These are rockets. These are kill weapons, all right? You point in someone's general direction and they die. So you got to make sure it actually kills them. But instead we've got a few misses. You know, we're going to have to keep going. The rockets, not as impactful as we would have liked, except for, you know, the very first shot that we saw of the game. That was a double kill. And then after that, you know, it hasn't gone that well.
Yeah, kind of a... But, ooh, Grampus seeking out some heads. Looking to maybe chip away at this lead here. Centennials trying to ice up now. They don't want to give this series away. They've got too much invested into it. And they're going to have to play perfect here to try and shut down the Old Guys. So they've got a really good setup here.
Yeah, but you can see, I mean, right now, Hot Soup is going to be just putting a bait and switch here. But Collapse is going to go down, so he kind of just left his teammate out to dry at the end of the day. It's going to be still a 9-point lead right now for the side of Old Guys. And they're going to be holding this pretty well. The Rockets are going to be up. Krampus, you can see, it's looking for it. Going to get shot in the back, though, and not able to do anything about it. Rocket's still on the board, and finally it's going to be picked up by Clapsh. And again, where's the rocket efficiency, my guy? He doesn't even get the kill with that. I know a teammate cleans that one up, but you got to get these kills here, and he knows somebody's going to be coming in his direction. That rocket's going to go. I don't actually know how that killed Hoodler, because that looked like it hit something well before Hoodler. But Hoodler ends up going down, and all the kills just kind of come through in a flurry, 50 to 36. Old Guys holds on.